Today is leg day, guys. Leg day. So it's been maybe like about 4 days or 5 days since last time I did legs, because I did leg with Nicole, and again my legs were destroyed for like 4 days. So now I'm doing legs. Yeah. But what's up, guys? How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I really appreciate your love and your support. So as I said, today we have legs, and the topic of the day is humility. So we're gonna talk little bit about humility today. So pretty much what is humility and how does it contrast with pride and how do you become humble? So we're gonna do that. But right here I have the Hack Squat by Atlantis. Amazing piece of equipment. Honestly, if you just wanna grow your legs, especially your quads, the Hack Squat will be your best friend, right? It's a machine, so you don't have to worry too much about form. But again, right here, we wanna go all the way down, get that deep stretch in the quads and the adductors and the glutes, and explode back up. So this is gonna be my first warm-up set. I'm gonna build up till 5 plates. So 5 plates is gonna be my top set. So let's see how we get out of it. But I'm just excited and thrilled to be here and to work out. Let's get it. So 6 reps. How to adjust it? That was really good. That was good. So I just need to put my legs a little bit lower to bice those squats, and that'll be perfect. So I'm gonna see you. Yeah. Anyway, I'm here. Let's do it. I already hit my first working set. This is my second working set. I have 4 plates, and my third and last set, I'm gonna go up to 5 plates. So the goal right here is 6 to 8 reps. So let's get it, man. My heart is racing. I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, Amado, let's go. Chima. Last one. I somehow did it, and I feel like I can get 5 plates. Let's do it. I'm getting ready to hit my third set. The humility, right? So, what does it mean to be humble? Is it is it thinking less of yourself or thinking about yourself less? Because I believe that is a big difference between those two sentences. And again, the first one was, is it thinking less of yourself or thinking about yourself less? Right? Because the first one says that you pretty much belittle yourself below your competencies, below your abilities and your skills. And most people think that is humility. No, that is just pretty much you belittling your own self. And the second one is thinking about yourself less. What does that mean? It means you don't dwell on yourself, right? Again, really confusing, but it's important to understand the difference. It is. So when somebody says that they're they are an expert in some type of field, okay, first of all, they're not thinking less of themselves. They already give credit to themselves, but after that, they go on and be like, hey, But whatever I've learned and become an expert of, I'm gonna provide that to other people. You see, now he's thinking about himself less because his job, his role is to serve other people. Again, really important to understand the difference, right? Especially as Christians, we get that word being humble kind of messed up a lot. Be like, hey, I shouldn't, I should pretty much think less of myself. No, that's not what it means. That is pretty much insecurity and low self-esteem. So please have a high self-esteem, love yourself. Let's get ready for this. Okay. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, this feels good. One more. uh, Thank you, Lord. I did it. Never done it before, but did it today. It's only up from here. Yes, let's get it. It's time to do RDL on the belt squat machine. So I'm gonna do three sets right here. I love doing my art on this machine because just the stability, really stable. Again, feel that big stretch. That was easy, so I'm gonna go up and wait. So I'm gonna add one more plate. I need to struggle. It needs to be hard. So, yeah. In the Bible, the topic of humility is spoken at length. You should definitely read it for yourself and understand it. It's just that we live in a society right now where everything is overlapping, right? People have had a hard time, like distinguishing pride from humility. What does it mean to be proud? What does it mean to be humble? Proud, so pride means thinking of oneself too much. It pretty much borderline like narcissisms, right? And and again, it's not like I'm not gonna incriminate anybody. It's just what society is teaching us, right? Think about yourself first. Like put yourself first. Like chase your dreams. Like your happiness matter most than anybody else. But is that true? As far as I'm concerned, it is not. I'm a Christian, and I believe that the Word of God is truth and the only truth. Christ taught us to love oneself, to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. Therefore, what does that mean? Right? Dwell on it. Think about it. I just love like speaking. I just love sharing those topics with you because it really like it's like I don't want to change the world, no, but I really want to help people out, especially like the younger generation. Because growing up, I grew up in like with like people and everything, but I had no guidance. My dad, who is my tutor, so I call him my dad because he's pretty much raised me. is the one that taught me a lot. It taught me a lot. It taught me everything I knew, but I had to figure out everything else by myself, for myself. So it's just really like it's intriguing. Like again, just love being here. So RDL, love your RDLs for your hamstrings and your glute. When I do RDL, I bias my hamstrings more than my glute because I already get a lot of glute activation when I squat. So let's hit two more sets right here and then I move to the next move. This is my last set. So I will finish with this. I'm gonna do leg extension to right now I'm just like cruising, right? That's why my voice is really soft and everything. So I'm feeling like I'm in the zone, the mood. Yes. And it feels just great talking with you guys. So thank you so much for your support and love. Let's get it. That was a bad lift off. Ah, time for some leg extension. So I'm gonna do one set right here and I'm gonna do drop set. So I'm gonna just burn the quads doing this right here. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, I like this location, like this gym right here. It's no crowded. It's like 1 p.m. There's barely people here. That's I love coming out. I love coming up here to work out. And again, I live 25 minutes away from here. So that's an hour drive. About an hour drive. So and it feels great. You know, growing up, I know for a fact that everything I know was directly given to me through God. Because and again, that's why I always ask myself this question. How come children that grew up in the same household have different behaviors, different mindset? All of us, life shapes the way we think and the way we perceive life, like the way we perceive itself. Yeah, it does. So, you know, and it is okay, right? Because most of the time we fail to mention that it is okay to be where you are at right now, because that's the place you're supposed to be in right now. Enjoy the process. Don't just aim for the goal, but as you headed towards the goal, enjoy the process, man. I promise you, you're not gonna regret it. Let's hit it. For the drop. Ah, second drop. Ah, it's burning. Finger like, Yeah. Ah, 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 ah. I like to finish with single leg. Just to pump that blood in the leg. Man, one, two, three, four, five. 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 Woo! We're done with leg extension. That was fire, man. It was burning. So right now we're gonna do hip adductions. So the inner hips. We're gonna target that. And this machine, right, here, hip adductors, is a great piece of equipment to use. But again, here there's a warning. If you've never done this before, do not go heavy. Even if you can, do not. I promise you. Because this is a dangerous movement. First of all, the inner hips adductors are undertrained. So meaning that when you start doing this, if you stretch them too fast, too quick, too fast, you're gonna be in pain. You're not gonna be able to walk. I'm being honest. You're not gonna be able to walk. And there's a high probability that your tendon could snap. So this is a movement, take it like one step at a time, just hit it. And after you've done it a couple of times, you should be ready to just go full stack, honestly. So let's hit it. And I'm gonna finish with walking lunges. I'm gonna do walking lunges to finish my workout. Yeah. Yeah, the setup is hard. Ah, ah, ah. Yeah. The setup with this machine is hard. And this one goes extra wide. And as I was putting my hands right here, I was not using my hand to close. They were just right there as a cue not to go too far out because again, range of motion, right? As I hate Mamadou, this is good. Come back in. So you wanna and also you drive it with your knees, not your feet. Your knees on the pad, close it. So the workout is over. So this is what we're walking right here. Oh, I love it, man. I love it. Like, just to give you some context, guys, like my legs used to be one of my biggest insecurities because I didn't understand how the body worked. So the body, like the anatomy and the muscle anatomy, I didn't understand it. But now, man, I understand it. Like, and because of that, I just appreciate the work. I just appreciate my work even more. I appreciate my work even more. Yes. So I appreciate my work even more. Let's do a close up, right? Let's do a close up. Here's the close up. Yeah. So as I said, I appreciate my legs even more now that I understand how the body works. And also that's also like humility. Like pretty much accepting your flow, acknowledging what you're liking. Because by doing so, and again, it all ties back to one of the first topic I even spoke about on this channel. Problem. What is the problem? You need to ask yourself that question daily. What is the problem? If you want to make a change, if you want to change directions, you have to know that there is a problem. In order for you to find a problem, you have to acknowledge that there is a problem. And by doing so, you're gonna look for it. And when you find the problem, you're gonna come up with solutions. That's how it is. That's how it is. Like if you guys have difficulty doing so, just let me know. We can sit down, we can talk. I'm somebody you can talk to in all honesty. And I'm not gonna judge you because I understand life. And on the contrary, I'm gonna be more compassionate. I'm gonna have empathy because I know it's not hard to be in a place where it feels like it feels like you're the only one doing it. No, I promise you, you're not the only one. That problem you have, other people have it too. It's just that society again just tells us to hide. We hide ourselves so hard that we can even find it. We can even find ourselves anymore. Now you have to go talk to someone. Isn't that funny? But again, that's why we have this channel right. That's why we have this channel right here, is to help us with all of those issues. So every day I'm gonna do my best to talk about the topic, and at the same time I'm gonna give you some fitness tips. So I'm gonna pretty much mix and match. I'm gonna put everything right here. You guys tell me what you want, and we're gonna make it happen. And that is the workout is over. That is that. And thank you so much for tuning up. Thank you so much for your continued support and love. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And stay blessed. May your family be blessed. May you be blessed. And may God give you the desire of your heart. Therefore, have good desires. Thank you and stay blessed.